Hi Dreamer, welcome to another vlog. Today I am bringing you along on our road trip from Illinois to Florida, and I'm starting it off at the Staybridge Suites somewhere along I-24 that's just southeast of Nashville. And I really haven't showed you a whole lot of the average, mundane, general hotels that we stay in. I bring you along on some of the fancier, more historic, and special properties. I have tons of those videos. Please subscribe and go watch them. However, today we're going back to our home in Florida. Lou is on the floor here and she is very excited, so I'm gonna have to keep this intro short. But I wanted to go over the Staybridge Suites. This is the second time we've stayed here, and it's really a great location. It's kind of the middle of the United States, so if you're traveling a lot of places, you possibly might pass through Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Like I said, it's right by Nashville. And this is such a great roadside place, and they don't know that I'm filming this. Like, this isn't sponsored or anything. But if you're traveling with a pet, I think it's actually a really great place to stay. They are like suites, so they have kitchens, kind of kitchenettes, and I like that the bathroom is separated where the sink is like outside of the actual closeted, like wet closet area. And the rooms are big. There's plenty of places to like spread out, and I love that they're like pet friendly. You could probably find some place that's just as good or better if you're not traveling with your pet, but I feel like a lot of people are traveling this particular interstate with their pets and big families particularly. So you're gonna have a lot of amenities here. You're going to have your grill and your swimming pool in the summer. You're going to have laundry on site and a 24-hour fitness center and free breakfast, which we'll go check out in just a minute. I slept okay. I think this bed could use replaced. It's a little saggy in the middle and the shower leaks. However, this place is immaculately clean. You know how picky I am about that. Like really, really clean. So if like that's like your bottom line, which for me it is, like almost nothing else matters except for how clean a place is. So this could be your place and you could love it just as much as I do. We paid a whopping $100 for this place. So for a quick one night in and out stay, it's really a great place. They actually also have little doggy baggies outside. I'm like looking out the window and I see out of the corner of my eye that they have little dog waste stations, which is really nice too. So really all around great place I wanted to share with you guys. And now let's see what the breakfast is like. I was just waiting with Lou until Brad got back from breakfast. They don't like pets in the breakfast area, which I guess makes sense, but we don't like to leave her really anywhere alone for too long if we don't have to. And I don't really eat breakfast, so I grabbed a quick cup of coffee and kind of decided to just wait with Lou out here in the car. Breakfast looked really good though. If I was like into breakfast, then I think I would have definitely found something that I liked there. It was quite the overarching spread for a free hotel breakfast. So pretty nice bonus if you stay here. So we're gonna get on the road and I'll check in with you next time we stop. I'm reporting in. It's a decent amount later. We've been on the road for over 2 hours and everybody's feeling a little bit of restless here, and so we're gonna stop and give Lou a little bit of a walk and get some like early lunch. Time changed here, so technically it's really not too early. We crossed that timeline, so we lost an hour? Yeah, lost an hour. The GPS is reporting that we're going to get in about somewhere around like 7-8 o'clock tonight. We'll definitely like be delayed. It's from our place in Illinois, it's a roughly 13 hours, but realistically with stops, because we stop a lot, it's actually much closer to more like 15 hours. And back in our youth, we used to be able to make it in like less than 13 hours and almost never stopped. We just get, you know, kind of a wild hair and just get in the car and drive through the night. Can't really do that anymore though, especially now that we have our little puppy baby and she likes to get out of the car and explore a little bit. We're gonna stop for lunch at a cookout. They're spread throughout the South a little bit. They're kind of a Southern inspired burger chain. I think they're pretty good. They use like fresh beef and they have some like really good deals where you can get a burger and a couple sides and a drink for like $5-6. So it's pretty affordable too. But I'll show you what we get whenever we get there. Sorry about the lighting, guys, but I just want to kind of go over what like a tray looks like. So you get a drink here, and then you get like 2 sides, and the sides can be like what I would consider to be like normal food. They don't have to be like fries or cheese bites or anything like that. So this is like a burger and a chicken wrap and a bacon wrap, which is obviously like that's a lot of food for like one person, but you definitely like get a pretty good deal here for like $6. You could probably, depending on what you order, even like split that one order between a couple people. And if you're looking for this particular cookout that's on like 24, that's off exit 312, and that's Calhoun, Georgia. So shout out to Calhoun. That might sound like a familiar place because there's a Buc-ee's here off of 310. We're going to let this Buc-ee's pass and we'll stop at another one further on for maybe like a sweet treat or something kind of interesting. So that's kind of the plan for now. We're going to have a little road trip lunch and I'll catch up with you guys shortly. All right, you might be able to see behind me what Brad wanted for like a little after lunch treat. Food was really good at Cookout, and now I'm gonna go in and use the restroom and pick up his iced latte. It's a couple hours later from when I last talked to you guys. Traffic through Atlanta was bad as usual, but we take the express lane through the city whenever it's available, and that really helps. So Brad's like walking Lou like behind me over here and stretching her legs out a little bit, and I'm gonna step back in here. The lighting's worse in here, but I'm sure you can hear me a little bit better. This is where after Atlanta it gets long for a while. There's not a whole lot kind of going on, and we've already kind of ate and various things, and so we're really just chilling in the car. I might put on a podcast and listen to that for a while. That usually sparks like some conversation. I had to show you guys this interesting towing setup. Look, it's a semi towing another semi with a truck on top. Very efficient. All right, we're approaching the next Buc-ee's. You can actually just see the sign right here. You might notice that I'm now filming on my phone because my camera battery died while at Starbucks and I can't get to a spare battery. It is buried in the back. So I'm just gonna give you a super fun montage of our trip to Buc-ee's. It's always way too loud in there to film without a proper mic. So I'll just give you guys a fun montage now and catch up with you once we get out. Okay, actually, never mind. Enjoy this footage of the chaos that was inside there. I've never had to wait to like use the restroom at Buc-ee's, and it would have been 20 minutes. I mean, it was wrapped around the store, and the checkout lines, all of them were like wrapped deep. I don't know, I guess it's like people coming back from the holidays, maybe people beating the snow up north and like heading down for the weekend. But this Buc-ee's is just absolute chaos. So sadly, I was gonna have like a fun haul for you guys and, you know, just a really fun stop. But, you know, such are the realities of travel. So we're just gonna continue on down the road and find somewhere else to stop because now I'm thirsty. But it's not gonna be here, so I don't know. Let's try to get out of here. They found the problem. This is the Echo East Coast Transportation. I don't know who you guys are, but you're not supposed to be here. It is absolutely like was there 3 or 4 coaches?
4.
4 coaches at least. I think there might have been even another one. So that was the problem with today's madness. On we go. I know you're not much of a beggar, are you? You're supposed to get up there and look all cute. We stopped at this place that I don't know the name of for coffee. There it is on the sign. Elianos?
Elianos?
Okay, Elianos coffee. And I think we're in like Cordele, Georgia, I think. So that's kind of the update. Oh yeah, there's a big sign out here. I didn't even see that. So they have like actual brevets on the menu. So hopefully it's going to be actually pretty good. I love supporting local coffee. So I'm sure this is some kind of chain, but it's not Starbucks. So cheers to that. Taste test time. Also, Brad and I were just talking. We were asked to leave a tip like while in the drive-thru. Like, you handed them your card and then the girl was like, would you like to leave a tip? Excuse me? What for? Like, the world and the tipping like really needs to like come to an end. Anyway, back to taste test. Not too bad, but also not that good. You can definitely taste the coffee, but the coffee isn't as like good quality as I would want. It's like really, really bitter. Maybe hasn't been brewed quite right. I would only rate this maybe like a 4 out of 10. Not too bad, but also I probably wouldn't stop again for it. As you probably seen in that last clip, we are just kind of cruising into Orlando, and that means I'm gonna wrap up this travel vlog. I don't know how many more actual vlogs I'm gonna do for the year. My goal is to kind of stick them in periodically this year to kind of just bring you along on more things. I tried the really rigid, niche down content and I just wasn't really like enjoying it. So until I want to really do that on something else, I am kind of just going to bring you along on my travels, and I hope you guys like it. If you guys have other ideas of what you want to see, then you can obviously let me know down in the comments. But I hope you've enjoyed this travel day to Orlando. I'm so glad to be home. I'll be back shortly with another video. Until then, dreamer, bye.